Greetings, fellow viewers, and welcome to the next part of the Freespace 2 playthrough. Well, we'll get started with this once this gets loaded. Sorry guys, my computer sucks. I try.
36 hours ago, the NTF launched a full-scale offensive in Epsilon Pegasi, taking the GTVA 6th Fleet by surprise. Commanding his forces from the NTD Repulse, Rear Admiral Koth leads the rebel advance. With 75% of our forces in this system decimated, the regional death toll since the incursion now exceeds 80,000. Unless we act quickly, decisive rebel victory is imminent.
I mean, either the Alliance sucks or the rebels are like super good, because this is you lost 75% of your guys in less than 2 days. What is that? I don't know.
The GTD Aquitaine will lead the Allied counterstrike against Koth and his warships. We will resupply in Capella before shipping out to the front. We have also learned our campaign in Sirius has failed. Two-pronged offensive launched from Alpha Centauri into Neb encountered fierce resistance. Unless we can devise a military solution for dealing with the rebels, GTVA will be forced to recognize the NTF's authority in Sirius, Regulus, and Polaris.
Maybe your security needs more work. Acceptable risk my ass.
Allied engineers, in the meantime, are developing and adapting technologies that will enable us to fight more effectively in the nebula. Dr. Hargrove and her research team continue to study the subspace portal. Their findings have been classified Level 5. Until the situation in Epsilon Pegasi has been normalized, the GTVA will suspend its operations in the nebula.
Okay, let's start with the briefing.
This is Lieutenant Commander Cordova, leader of the 242nd Suicide Kings. Welcome to Epsilon Pegasi, pilots. NF Station, the Alliance's base of operations in this system, is now under attack. Though we have destroyed the NTC Outrage, the Cato continues to bombard the installation with heavy beam fire. Evacuation of civilian personnel on board NF Station is now in progress. As you know, civilians are protected under the Beta Aquila Convention, but the NTF has rejected that treaty and its provisions. Fortunately, most of the civilian convoy has jumped safely to the Capella jump node.
If you remember from the, Mystery of the Trinity, one of the pilots, I think it was Alpha 2, mentioned that I thought rebels didn't recognize BATAC. Well, this is another reference to it. BATAC is Beta Aquila Convention, which is basically, I think it's kind of like peace settlement. It's kind of like the United Nations, some kind of law for spacefaring to go. But the rebels don't care about it.
Your mission is to defend NF Station. As leader of Alpha Wing, you will command your squad mates to destroy the fighters and warships besieging our installation. If the rebels sortie their Zeus bombers, intercept the warheads before they impact the base.
Now they say if. This is a very highly probable possibility.
Allied forces are engaging the rebels throughout the system. As resources become available, they will be deployed to assist you. Until we get these reinforcements, however, holding down the fort is all up to you. This sortie will be the first combat field test of the Perseus Intercept fighter. So let's put on a good show.
Our primary objective is to protect NF Station. Our secondary objectives are to protect the transports. The transports are secondary to the NF Station, which means that NF Station is critical to survival, apparently. So let's look at what we have available. Ship selection is, we all have, everyone's flying Perseus. Okay, I don't mind that for once. Now with our loadout here, obviously I'm replacing the Prometheus R. It's stupid, as established before. And I'm going to arm ourselves, everyone with 2 Subocs and harpoons. Now I believe we need this, you know, what we just practiced, surgical strikes. So instead of an extra bank of harpoons, I'm going to arm myself with Tempests. I'm not giving the Tempest to my wingmen for reasons mentioned previously. I don't trust them with them. So I'm just gonna give myself Tempests. I'm gonna keep the harpoons for dogfighting, Tempests for the surgical strikes, because I believe that's necessary for this mission. Anyway, I think I've gone on too long and about ready to start the mission, but we're going to cut this here, and we'll see you next part where we start the mission. Let's go.